You are listening to KC Sports Network, the #1 podcast network for today's Kansas City sports fans. With former players from your favorite teams, informed perspectives, and former insiders, this is the place for you. KC Sports Network is proudly presented by Emprise Bank, your partner in possible.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the KCSN Defensive Film Breakdown, brought to you by Derrick Johnson's Defend the Dream Foundation. I am joined, as always, by the man himself, Derrick Johnson, and our good pal, Mike DeVito. Fellas, it's the bye week. How have you enjoyed it? Have you been living up the bye week the same way that apparently Carlos Dunlap, for the first time in his career, saying that this is the best bye week he's ever had? I mean, that's a veteran, man. DJ, what do you take from that?
Man, you know what? I don't know about Mike, but I love bye weeks. I mean, it's a time to reset. It's a time to get your body healed up. It's a time to evaluate yourself, see what you can fix, see what you need to get better at. And perfect time for the Chiefs, especially coming off a win, man. It's the Chiefs are looking up right now. So this bye week has come at a good time, and it's Andy Reid's record after bye week is always impressive. So I'm licking my chops for Sunday night.
Yeah, no, and I think I didn't see the Dunlap quote, but I think what he's referring to is just how difficult bye weeks can be under certain coaches. I've had some bye weeks, even before the CBA in 2011. Some of those bye weeks were similar to training camp, but they were week 10. I mean, we were just in pads the whole time. 3 days. We had 3 days off: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. DJ, I'm sure you've been through a bunch of those.
Oh yeah, and especially when you're on a bad team or a team. They just. I mean, most coaches, they're like, all right, we're just going to keep working. And I'm like,
that's it.
Oh, no, this is not helping. And
I couldn't wait for that bye week to be over and the regular season to be back. Especially a couple of those early years in my career. Wow. But yeah, Andy Reid takes care of the guys.
Totally different.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know. Do they come in after the? They might not even come in.
No, that's what he said. That's what his comment was. He was just basically like, he gave us the week off. Like we got to just kind of hang out, obviously still watching tape and evaluate and stuff like that, but got to get our bodies right, got to get our minds right. Like he said, this is best bye week ever. So,
where's Dunlap been? Where's he been? The Bengals?
Oh, Seattle. Where was he before that? Was he with the Bengals a little bit? Yeah.
So I would surprise Seattle. I would have thought that Pete Carroll would give them time off. Maybe not, though. I don't know him. But no, you get a rough coach, and like DJ said, the season's not going well. And that bye week, more like hell week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this week we're gonna do a little something special. Mike and I've been talking about this a little bit since we started doing this last year. Finally put it together, fellas. We're going to break down some Derrick Johnson highlights this week. DJ, buddy, we are going to dive in.
Make sure you got the good ones, not the bad ones.
We're going to dive in. Obviously, most of these are broadcast tape. This is before all 22 was available to the public. So some of these are broadcast tape. But, I mean, I'm just going to kind of let them go here, let you guys talk about it a little bit, because obviously, trying to explain the plays, you guys know. You guys know exactly what's going on here. So we're going to dive right in, and we're going to start with a great pick that DJ has here against the Pittsburgh Steelers here. We'll back this up a little bit and kind of see the way that you're pedaling out and everything. DJ, I mean, a pick like this, you're famous for him. Yeah. How you feeling about this play?
You know what, man? This just brings, just a smile to my face, like a kid in a candy store. I tell you what, man, this was one of those plays. I'm sure it was 3rd and long, and they needed to get a big chunk. And we were in some kind of, I was in a hook curl drop at the time, or some kind of hook drop. We was in 3 or 2, and you can't take the bait. You see the running back right down there to the right of me, down there at the bottom. And that's the one where I remember Coach Herm even saying, hey, if somebody's in front of you, somebody's behind you. If somebody's out, somebody's coming in. So it's one of those things where you got to stay and do your job and stay true to it. And I tell you what, man, I think I got some hops right here. And I went to
that looks That looks real good. And it's funny, that's probably still year, what, 13, 12, something. You're still jumping
right
like
here.
that.
Yeah.
DJ, that's interesting. I never realized that with the, that's a great saying with the coverage. Who does have 83, the corner? Or you split?
The 83 that's down here. No, it's out of me in the corner, and we'll just rally tackle.
Okay.
Throw it to them. Keep everything in front of you. They want you to take the cheese, especially you can't cover everything. You just gotta, get back into your zone. And the quarterback obviously was thinking about, obviously I was gonna, shift to the left or right, or either come take the cheese down low. But I stayed true to my zone and what I was coached to do. And this was perfect play.
It's hard to tell from the TV compared to being on the field, but if he just settles right there, what is he about? He's about 8 yards, 10 yards away from you. If he settles right there and they throw it, can you break on that? Or
I can break on that. Yep. And you know what? It's a 5 yard gain. And
okay, so not a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's still, we're still off.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're sitting at the sticks there, DJ. You're playing top down from the sticks there. And we see a lot of Chiefs fans commenting about, some of these corners. Oh, why are they playing so soft? Why are they playing so soft on this? And they're playing the sticks on third down. It's just rally to the ball and tackle underneath. Make sure that you take away the depth. So yeah, that's exactly what you're preaching there, DJ. Yeah.
Absolutely. This is a great play, man.
Yeah.
We're starting off good right here. I like it.
Yeah. I like that's a good way to start.
All right, we got to go to a division rival next, and we got DJ right here in the middle of the park.
I already know what's about to happen.
You already know what's okay. I just want to point out you got Big Mike in front of you on this one too.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
DJ coming in right here. That's absolutely right on that particular play here, man. Look at him flying through on this. I mean,
So check this out. Well, my gap right now is more to the left side, and either A, B gap, or I'm helping to the left side. But to be a great linebacker, to make a lot of plays and anticipate certain things, your eyes have to be just as good as a running back. So I'm actually cutting back into the gap he's supposed to run in, because he's not going to run into all that mesh, and I'm not going to be behind all, Mikes and all them. They're doing a great job over there. I'm not going to get behind those guys. So I'm going to go to the open spot, and I picked the right one on this one.
Yeah, no, this is good. So that's excellent play. If you look at how I'm playing this one right now, if you look at our front, we're in a 46 front. This is like a dime version of the 46. Yes. I know right now, given the formation and given what we're in, that they cannot run open side.
Nope.
They can't. They have a 3 technique, and DJ's going to be right there. So I have this double team. I'm not even messing with the guard because let them go that way. You know what I mean? Right. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going right out into that tackle. And this is why, because they try to bounce back. There is nothing there. This has to come front side, or you're not going to get anything. And DJ, when you have a Hall of Famer behind you, it's easy.
One thing I do want to point out right here, this lets young linebackers know you got to get up and in. Even though I picked the right gap, sometimes at linebacker, we kind of skate and then stay right there and wait for that guy to make a move. I'm going to go get that guy, and I'm being the aggressor. And, I like to hit low like a DB sometimes. So that's what I did right here. But I came up and in and went to go get this guy.
I want to point out here, you got a little bit of a run stunt or something like here between Poe and Jay Howard trying to close this there.
I just saw that. Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
You got to be careful with that. That's.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we did that, but
maybe we thought it was pass.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a pass down. Because can I see it one more time?
Yeah. You want me to pause it right at the front?
I think here? Was that called the Poe stunt? What do we call that? So Poe's going first. I would have to think, because this isn't a run type of stunt. If it was a run stunt,
in case it pass or something like that.
Yeah, Jay Howard would have went down first.
Gotcha.
If you don't really want to call this during a run anyway. But if you were, you'd have something where Jay goes down first and Poe wraps around. You would never want Poe to go first and Jay wrap inside on the run. So
Well, maybe they was just trying to get me to tackle, and I mean, it kind of,
You were getting the tackle no matter what.
The defensive linemen, they don't know what the schemes are. They just say, "Hey, you got to do this. You got to have this kind of block." But
Right.
it's mainly try to get me some more pub, man. You know.
Yeah, that's right. But hey, I do want to show you another thing, Craig. So watch. So DJ bails me out. I just realized this. DJ bails me out on this too. So as a 3 technique, one of your key things is to make sure that those guards do not get up on the backers. And I wanted to take incredible pride in that. What made it so difficult for these guards and what made it so much easier for us up front with these double teams is that this guy knows in order to get to DJ, especially DJ, he has to fly or else he has no chance because Derrick comes downhill so fast. So normally this is a double team that's going to bam, come trying to sit and drive me out of there. He's got no chance to do that. So watch how fast if you play it, watch how fast he comes. Boom, he's right up to try to get DJ, and he has no chance.
Yeah, he's trying to chase me, exactly.
Yeah, he got nothing.
I guess I do help you. I know y'all help us.
Oh, you helped me big time. That was about to be a bitch kitty with the 2 of them on. I would have had to really take them down. No, and this was you all the time, DJ. It wasn't. This was consistently, and this was what it was really different in New York because in New York, we had Bart Scott and we had Dave Harris. Those guys are like 3 techniques. They're big boys back there. But they were sitting in there. And so those double teams stayed on a lot longer over there. Over here with you guys, especially you, forget it. It couldn't, and this was all year. I mean, all the time. They just couldn't stay on the double.
By the way, I don't get me wrong, Bart Scott and Harris and all those guys, really, really good linebackers. Myself, I wasn't that linebacker that can just sit back and sit at the 2 yards and just kind of handle myself. I had to get up and in and go make a play. That's how that was my that was how I made plays.
I feel like in fairness, you could do it both. They were very much a sort of your traditional run stopping, like guys. I feel like what made you one of the many things that made you so special was you could do this, but you also could sit back there and you didn't have to rush. So if something was developing in front of you, you wouldn't take the bait. You would wait on it. Remember we played Pittsburgh, we'd always run that crazy stuff where people be pulling but then they'd be coming back. And they would never get you because you always stayed, you always kept your eyes, kept your cool. So like you could do it both.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. But I just thought it was interesting running this dime bear front here. That's something that's kind of coming back in vogue a little bit. NFL defensive coordinators starting to try and put more defensive linemen down while still keeping the dime on the field. You guys are out here running it in 2015. Look at that.
It's hard to run against.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. Once again, here we've got DJ against the Bills, and DJ is just gonna beat the fullback. You want to talk about not hesitating at all. Like it just downhill linebacker play right here. DJ, buddy, this is what you were best at, man. This is what we loved.
You know what, man? I appreciate you showing it. This was a split inside play. This is what we call it. And when you see this formation right here, it was just a telltale for me. And you can see right before the play, I start itching up. And that's how you make plays. You anticipate certain things. And if it doesn't happen, you can respond or react a certain way. But if it happens, you're dead to the water. And I just, again, another tackle for loss. That was what I wanted to do, is get up and in and make a decision and stick with it.
Yeah, and just to highlight this, so this was Buffalo in 2015. Rex Ryan was the head coach. I believe Greg Roman was the offensive coordinator.
Yes.
Greg Roman's run schemes are very complex, very difficult to diagnose. There's a lot going on. And so a formation like this, where you have this far eye with the tight end off the ball and a tight end at fullback, this is like this is really hard to tell what's going on here. So just to sort of highlight the fact that this is not an obvious, hey, this is going to open up run. I mean, this could be any kind of crazy thing that Greg Roman's going to run. But, I think I had, 200 something tackles in my career. You could probably put a highlight tape of just 200 of DJ doing things like this. You know what I mean?
but you know what, Mike? What else helped me to be more aggressive on this play? It's a safety down to my side.
Yeah.
So that tells me now I'm the hit man. I can do what I want to do. I don't have to have any bootleg to my right side. I got Josh Mugger to my left, and he's stacking the double team, doing what he needs to do. And I'm the hit man. I can go make a play, and that fullback is he has me. I'm his responsibility, and I know that. In order to make a play, you got to know who's going to block you. Who's my man? Who's going to block me? When you know that, man, you can go fire off, and that's what I did right here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's funny. You see this fullback, the tight end aligned as a fullback here. At this point, he's got to be seeing DJ coming, center pulling there. He's got to be thinking, crap. Like,
no way.
There's nothing I can do on this play.
He would have had to start before it was snapped. That was the only chance he would have had.
Absolutely here. So, yeah, you see him. On this particular play right here, we got a couple different views. We actually got a wide view of this. This is a pick six from DJ, working the rub route here, undercutting a little bit of a wheel, and the wheels himself to take this the distance on this play. We got a top down view here coming up, DJ, that you can comment on here. But yeah, I believe this was the 5th interception that Ryan Fitzpatrick threw this day. Chief defense had a field day, and you got to close it out.
Yeah, this was a great play by me when it comes to just being aware. I'm playing like I'm blitzing, but I have the running back. They have an X cut, meaning he can chip me, he can screen me just by doing his route, and I'm aware of that. When I'm aware of that, I can get around it. I can go under it. If you're not aware of it, like I said, you got to be aware of who's blocking you or who can harm you at that time. And I just avoid that pick, go over that route, and Fitzpatrick just thought I got picked, and he just he was just hoping that was going to work, and nah.
No shot. And again, this is funny.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Craig. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I think it's funny that you got offenses designing pick routes to take DJ take a linebacker. Just designing that sort of thing. You wouldn't see something like that as much nowadays, where you got all these slot corners, safeties. DJ commanded so much respect as a pass coverage player that they're sitting there trying to run a pick route on him.
Yeah, that's true. They do a lot of pick route stuff, but it's really on safeties and corners and all that stuff. This was a key formation to tell me, oh, this X is cut right here. And you just got to be aware of it. Not that I'm going to be scared or be looking at them, but I got to be aware if this back goes out this way, I got to go avoid this pick. So.
Yeah, this is great stuff. I mean, again, I think this is Rex's. Rex was in. Oh no, he's not there. This is Todd Bowles.
Yes,
I believe, with the Jets.
Yes,
man. I mean, yeah, this is just incredible. Again, that just highlights. And we talk about Willie Gay like this, and obviously he's working his way up, and the other backer,
Nick Bolton.
Bolton, right? Yeah. You see these kind of flashes, but this was consistently year in and year out was DJ's ability we see how he can play in the run game, but then to be able to do things like this and to be that dynamic in all different phases of the defense, it's hard to find, guys. I mean, that's what separates a Hall of Fame player from your good linebackers is the ability to play the run at an all-pro level and, work into pass coverage and deal with this stuff at an all-pro level. That's hard as hell to do.
Man, I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate it, my brother.
Oh, of course, brother.
Here we got one more here from DJ. We got him coming out in the flat here, seeing the play action and just driving on this. I think everybody remembers you lighting up Marshawn Lynch in the flat. This is one of my favorites as well, just being all over this play. You're doing a great job on this swing pass here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is towards the end of the game, and they're just trying to they're up on this. Actually, this was a big play in the game. Sorry, I'm slow playing this, but actually, I have the back man to man, and you got to be good with your eyes. You got to keep your eyes on your coverage, your responsibility. And he was just trying to leak out, and Derrick Carr's kind of set him up a little bit, kind of flicked it too quick. He didn't really. It was easy to read for me, and you can't let that guy. Running backs are more athletic than linebackers. That's just what it is, and you can't give them an opportunity to catch the ball and turn around and give you a move. Now it's too much space. You know what I mean? I don't want to make I can make an open field tackle, but I don't have to make that big tackle, that open field tackle, especially if that's my coverage. Go hug your guy up and close the space and go hit him.
I want to highlight something in this play because so this was the year that, if I'm correct, Derrick, this is the year that you and I came back from the Achilles injury.
Absolutely.
That is correct.
All right. I want to show you the difference in athletic ability and coming back from that injury. So you see DJ on this playing at the same level that he's always played, fast, running to the football, right there in time. I mean, just like he is, like a young, spry Derrick Johnson out there. Now look at me now pause it right there. Pause it. Look at this. Go back.
Yeah, we'll go back.
So if you start from the beginning, look at where I am. So I have to loop. I have to wrap on this. Yeah. I am like 5 yards off the ball because I can't get there quick enough. So like I have to be off the football, way back, like leaning in that direction. If we probably saw the end zone, probably slid over like 3 yards because I can't get there.
You almost said, "Hey, listen, man, you're forcing Carr to get that ball out quick. You're pushing the pocket on this play."
But what do you think that guard and center are yelling down? This dude is coming around. Like he might as well have lined up over there. You know what I mean? It's like this was one of the reasons I retired. I just don't have it anymore. I can't get there anymore. But it just shows the difference. And like Derrick, I was able to get back from that injury because of you. The way you worked during that offseason and during the season and offseason to get back from that Achilles injury was like nothing I've ever seen. And there's the difference. That's why you're playing like that. And I need 5 yards to get around to the guard. I mean, it's just.
By the way, me and you, we worked very hard.
Ooh, we worked hard, DJ.
You giving me a lot of credit by getting back and making a Pro Bowl, after the year,
MVP of the Pro Bowl. MVP.
Yeah, MVP of the Pro Bowl. But I got to tell you, man, if I didn't have you in that room, it's no way I can. I mean, you know how we get up every freaking day.
Every day.
We freaking hate it. When that time, it was so hard.
Tough,
but I tell you what, we got better. We pushed each other and built together.
So,
amen.
That's all I had for DJ. But Mike, you're not getting out of this, man.
Come on,
we got some Mike DeVito highlights here. We got some stuff that we got to do here. I want to show off the grown man strength of Mike DeVito on these plays. And DJ is also in the backfield here. You can see DJ actually on this play slipping the blocker. I wish we had a reverse view of this because DJ does a great job slipping this blocker here on the front side. But it's the very next play that we're also going to see.
Look at Mike.
This is an interesting story. So there was the game after this that I lost my starting job. This was the game I lost my starting job. So after this I lost my starting job. And if you look at Jay Howard on the other side, he is flying off the football. Now, there were 3 or 4 plays in the game before this, and not exaggerating, where he made this play in the backfield for a TFL. And what Jay would do was he didn't care to try to stop the guard from getting up, right? So we have a B block on the backside. They finally started to cut because they couldn't stop Jay, so they started to cut. But at the beginning of the game, they weren't cutting. They were just running the scoop block to try to get up to the backer, and I was trying to stay on it. And Jay just said, "To hell with it," and he went 100 miles an hour and was making the play in the backfield, and he finished the game with like 5 TFLs. This is sort of the start of when the game started to change, and this is what guys do now, and this is what Jay Howard did really well. And this was not my game. First off, I wasn't athletic enough to get up there and do that anyway. But I also I wanted to play within the scheme. Like I was like, this is how the defense is designed. I want to play how the defense is designed. And ultimately, the way the game was changing, that wasn't cutting it. And so I actually lost my starting job after this game because, again, Jay just had such a productive game. So
I gotta point this out, Mike. I think this is a hard scoop block. I think that's hard. What you're saying right now, how they're trying to get up to us and kind of leave y'all alone, but you still have to try to put your hands on them and actually run with them and then get up and in. You did a great job right here. I mean,
is this a different play or is this the?
Yeah, this is a different play. This is a different play.
Yeah,
I thought that we were on this play already, but no, this is a different play here. You manhandling this guard.
Well, I was getting cussed out on the sideline. They were saying, "What the hell, DeVito? Just
look at that.
You got to go." And so this was at the end of the game, and I just said, "All right, to hell with it. I'll just go." But I don't like that at all.
Yeah, you're more. You wanted to play more two gap style.
I would rather DJ make the play and the guard not get up.
Hey,
and this is nothing. This is nothing against. I'm sorry, and this isn't like a holier than that. Like, this is nothing against Jay Howard. Right. It just is a different, or anybody else.
Hey, Mike. That's why I got paid the big bucks, and that's why I had guys like you, freaking not trying to. I mean, doing your job, obviously jacking up the tackle or the guards, but allowing your linebacker to run and roam and hit gaps. For me, that works. Works. Like when I was behind Jay at times, or I was behind Chris Jones, I was like, don't get me wrong, I was patting them on the butt because they were making tackles, but I'm like, shoot, I'm right there too. Come on.
Right. I know. Well, and that's how, and again, it's hard because the game changed, right? So like, I think I've told you all this story before, but after the 2013 season, I met with my defensive line coach, and he was like, "You got to pass rush better." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm the first, second out run guy, and he's like, 75% of the plays that we just went back and looked at the tape from there, 75% of the plays are in 11 personnel. He's like, you got to figure this out. It's just the game had started to change. And DJ, what you're saying, that's how we were taught from day one. Yeah. It was, and you play with guys like Tyson Jackson.
Yeah.
And, Glenn Dorsey. Even Dontari Poe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, that was what we did. We took on, you stop those guys from getting up. No jump throughs, stop the double team, knock your guy back. That was it. And that's what I just had trouble adjusting to this. And ultimately it was one of the things that, cost me that job.
We got one more play here.
All right.
And this one is against Brock Osweiler, Mike DeVito out here rushing the passer. It's not my favorite pass rush move of yours. However, this is my favorite move.
No, I had to hit with that.
There. You hit him with the dab.
I remember this. This was awesome. The whole team was like, "Oh!"
Everybody was so turned up on this one because we were killing them. We were killing Peyton. Peyton was out of the game. We just were on fire, right? And this was the team that was supposed to kill us. And so this was a play where
awesome,
I'm not even involved in this. This is an inside blitz. Look at this. See, this needs some work. I've gotten better since then. But this is an inside blitz, and I'm just a late pop guy. So I fire off, try to get that guard's attention, and then work outside late. The back stays inside. Who's that? Is that you, DJ?
Yeah, I actually jump up so he doesn't pass the ball, so he can get this.
There we go. See, you help me on
I'm still helping you out, my God.
And this is my attempt at a pass rush move here. A little shuffle. What you
Look
got?
at that agility, man. That's phenomenal, Mike. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that was Ryan Harris too. That was our guy from the year before. He was so mad. Get out of there, brother. And then I had to throw the dab on him. Yeah,
and I love how excited everybody is. And I know that we don't have the video after this, but I watched a little bit further, and man, they cut to you on the sideline and everybody's going nuts. Everybody's going crazy on the sideline.
Showed that in the meeting room the next day. I mean, we had fun with that, man.
Oh, that was fun. This was great. Oh man. I don't even know what I'm gonna be like for the rest of the day, man. I'm gonna be all jacked up now.
Well, there you go, guys.
Craig, thank you, man. This was good.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. We'll be back next week. We got Titans coming up. Chiefs are gonna see a lot of base defense again. There's gonna be a lot of base defense, a lot of running the ball. We will have plenty of that to break down for you. So please click the link down below. Donate to Derrick Johnson's Defend the Dream Foundation. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff that you already do. Be kind to each other. We'll catch you later.